Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Week 8 of Rowdy's Reviews, recapping Martinsville. Martinsville night race. Nope, Martinsville day race. Race got postponed to Monday, or Sunday, that is. We ran about 450 laps in the sunlight, and with how chaotic it was, it ended up finishing at the night anyway. But Gavin, I knew was at work, so I'll kind of give a quick recap on the race. Race got started Saturday night after some hefty delays. There was never really a clear opportunity to get the race in. We were just trying to see how many laps we'd get through. We got through 42. Caution for normal Rick Rare stuff, and then the rain started, so they called it. Glad they didn't waste no time. They called it right away, so I could move on with my night. So then Sunday was perfect. Had the cup race. A lot of cautions. I thought in the Xfinity race on Saturday night, or on Friday night, the 90 laps they got in was pretty hectic. I thought they didn't know how to drive after a week off. Let it be known that it was the cup guys too with the same problem. A lot of cautions, not much green flag running, but we never really had that clear dominant driver. Like sometimes you go to Martinsville, you see him lead like 400 laps, which is not really any fun unless it's your guy. But we didn't have that today. We didn't have that yesterday, so pretty sped out. You didn't know if Blaney was the fastest, Hamlin, and then at the end ultimately Truex. But as for our guy Kyle, interesting race. Hung around in the top 10 for the first couple stages, and then pitted before the stage ended, stage 2, and then stayed out at the stage break. And then like 5 laps later, another caution came out and he pitted, and everyone else pitted off cycle. So it was like he got shuffled back there. And then one set of tires, he thought his car was broken. He was having some really bad, I wouldn't want to call it vibrations. He didn't say anything about that, but car just felt really bad. He was losing spots. He went from like 15th to 21st, got passed by Corey LaJoy, and then ended up spinning out by himself, getting into the corner. And then let it be known after that, they took the set of tires off and car was fine, back to normal. And then I don't know if it's a deal with the other drivers or himself, but the patience isn't real hefty at Martinsville, and he caused got another guy upset, which chopped him just like Almirola did in 2019, causing a 15-car big one at Talladega, no, Martinsville. So that was pretty annoying. At that point, I was just kind of laughing, like I'm used to it by now. But then after they got the red flag was nice. It was really long, so they got to see how they would repair the car, what to do, and sawed off some of the sheet metal, and then got back out there and was actually pretty competitive. He got a bunch of cautions, which kind of helped him get back up there, but got back up to 10th. And then at the end, Blaney passed him for 10th, and he was in 11th. And Blaney, who was coming back from a pit penalty for removing equipment, used up all his stuff. So then when he got to 10th, he was starting to fall back, and Kyle asked his spotter if he could ask Blaney to let him by, and Blaney was nice enough to do that. So out of all that, got a top 10. Truex won, a teammate. Joe Gibbs looked pretty strong. Never really had the raw speed at the beginning, but I don't know, top 10, something to take out of the day. Pretty good. All things considering. When you look at the stat sheet, you don't look at top 15s, 20s, you look at top 10s, and I guess it's good. But what's your take on it?
All right, so the only thing I really remember about yesterday is having some beers. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But anyway, yeah. Well, I'll get right into it though. Martinsville, I mean, I'm not just going to say it was a bad race just because of Kyle's day. I mean, it was actually a decent race. Like Nick said, it was kind of like the first Martinsville race in a while where you don't see a guy go out there and lead like 400, 450 laps and then walk away with it, or a guy lead that much and then end up having something go wrong at the end and then just not win. But I feel like Denny had the best car there out of the three that were fast. I think he just let his stuff wear out a little too much towards the end, and Truex was saving a little bit. And then obviously Truex got him with around like 15, 12 to go, whatever it was, to take it. But as far as Kyle goes, just good bounce back, after being in 2-3, however many incidents he was in yesterday. I could have swore up and down right as soon as I saw his door get drilled and all that when he was in that mess that it was just pretty much done. They were going to garage it. And, but no, I mean, to come back and get a top 10 after all that was pretty smooth. It was kind of like it was one of the more calmer Martinsville races
Really?
that I've seen in a while, actually. Usually we at least have a disagreement or a fight on pit road at the end. We didn't see any of that. I'm sure we will in the fall. It's gonna be a little bit more chaotic in the fall, but
everything will be on the line.
Yeah, it was kind of a more calm race though. There, the race was good itself. I mean, there's a lot of lead swaps between 3 or 4 different guys, and like I mean, we already said that one of them just didn't walk away with the whole thing, which was kind of good to see for once. But yeah, yes, I didn't watch the race yesterday. I worked, and then I had some drinks after work, and yeah. So if you want to see some entertainment, go look at some conversation between myself at Gavinator18 and
Truex Fanatic.
Is it Rowdy Fanatic now, or did he change it to Truex Fanatic yet?
Truex Fanatic.
Oh, did he actually change the name?
Yeah, he posted his first Truex picture this morning too. Oh no, he deleted that post of switching, so it's not even on there anymore.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Bottom line is he went from being a Kyle Busch fan to a Truex fan out of nowhere, and then I kind of got on there and said some stuff that I probably shouldn't have said. But anyway, I'll just throw this out there. I'm just like trying to get an explanation out of it. Like, why are you going to give up like 5 races into the snow? No, it's not 5. It's more than that, but it's
about a quarter already.
We're still a few races into the year, and his response was, "Change is change, man." And yeah, just go look at the rest. That's yeah. Anyway.
I saved you all some pain. He wanted to. At one point, he said, "Screw it, let's start the podcast now. Start screen recording."
Yeah, that wouldn't have been very good. But
yeah,
yeah. But in my overall opinion, now the race was good. Better than I thought it would turn out. Anyway, I thought after all that we would have at least been mid-20s or whatever by the end of it. But to finish 10th out of all that, that's pretty good. I didn't see any of the Xfinity race. I did hear, I still didn't see a video yet because my phone was lagging out or doing some weird stuff earlier, but I heard there was like a scuffle on pit road at the end of that race.
Yeah, they didn't really have a good video of it. Joe Graff Jr. and Greg Galding.
Okay, 2 guys that don't even matter anyway. But anyway, yeah. Xfinity, I didn't catch any of that. Was there only 2 this week?
Yeah, just
no trucks this week. Okay.
No. Xfinity was all right. Had some good racing. Pretty interesting cycles, pit stops, different strategies. Josh Berry stayed out after pitting before the stage 2 ended, and Gregson stayed out for the stage points. And then it was fun to watch Noah work his way up. He went from like 20th all the way up to 2nd and kind of had all his stuff used up. Not used up, but just not enough to get to Berry. And Hemrick was at the end was closing on Gregson. I was waiting for him to bump him out of the way. Major respect to Hemrick. He raced him clean and tried to race him fairly like Truex would. And Noah won Dash for Cash. Berry won his first race, which is pretty cool. And Joe Gibbs, other than that, got like 3rd, 4th, and 6th, I think. So they had a good day. Ty Gibbs was up there challenging Berry, and with like 20 to go, Berry passed him.
Wednesday, though, is the deadline to find out whether or not I will be going to the race this weekend.
Oh shit! You bought the tickets?
Yes and no. So the tickets that are being sold through the racetrack sold out.
Yeah.
But there are some other options. I can buy a Commonwealth front stretch seat for $130. I don't know if I want to do that yet. At the same time, I don't want to not do it and then regret it, because this is really the only chance I have with my wife going into labor and stuff this fall. It's going to be hard to get to a race in the fall months, but this is really my only shot to get to a race this year. So I'm either going to say F it and then just throw away $130 just to be able to go to a race this year, or I kind of been asking around too if anybody's got an extra ticket that I could buy off of them for not $130. So so Wednesday I get paid, so it's like I'm kind of gonna make my decision there whether or not I'm gonna do it.
Should, man.
Yeah, I really should. I've already had to go. Last year was the first year, and I don't know how many years that I haven't been to a race. So
yeah, same here.
That was painful. I don't want to be painful times 2 now.
Last year was the first year since 2013 I didn't make it to a race.
Wow, yeah. For me, it would have been 11 or 12. I think 12 probably.
Yeah, I had the chance to go to 2011 Sonoma when Kurt won, but I decided to go to a baseball game with some friends that night instead.
2012 Brickyard was the year that Jimmy won and Kyle got second. That was that. I mean,
what car he was in? That summer fun car, the blue.
No, that year he was in the core car. 13 he ran the summer months paint scheme. 12 he did run the core car. And it still kind of stinks to this day to me, to be honest. But 2012 for some odd reason was my favorite primary paint scheme.
Yeah.
Out of majority of those cars, and of course he ran like dog shit that year.
I like the cars he wins.
The years that his cars really popping are the years he does like terrible for some odd reason. But yeah, so that was kind of a painful race. I've always respected Jimmy, but I really wanted to win that one. And then of course watching him win 2 Brickyard in a row in person, that kind of made up for it though.
Yeah, Sonoma
should have been 3, but you know what happened there.
Yeah. Thanks for Xphonetic. Yeah, Sonoma is still selling tickets, and they say purchase your tickets now before limited capacities kick in. So if they're still selling them, I'm almost guaranteed. I'm just waiting for the email. I ordered them on my dad's account, so because that's where all the other tickets are ordered, and hopefully I was thinking we'd get more of a chance if like seniority thing. But yeah, it's looking pretty good there.
Well, right as soon as I got the Richmond email and stuff about limited capacity, I already knew those were going to be gone the day they went on sale.
Yeah.
Just because of how small Richmond is already. Richmond usually sells out quick with a full capacity, but now with it being like, I don't know how much they're limited, but I know it's not that much. So I already knew that it was going to be like a guarantee sellout in a day. So like the ticket prices were still kind of up there. So I'm like, I'm going to wait to see if I can come up with something.
I was waiting.
But now the tickets are like $40 more than I was looking at them. But it's all right though. Like I said, I'm going to figure something out. I'm making a decision Wednesday whether or not I'm going to go.
Would Kyle go, or would he stay home, babysit?
He needs to stay home. It's just going to be me.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Should go. I was hoping he'd race the core car this weekend, but you seen it, right?
Yeah.
I thought that's a May thing. I didn't think that's this week.
Yeah, I'm not really I'm really not too big on that car, honestly.
I'm kind of tired of it, but if it looks like Kansas 2016, then I'll be fine.
Yeah. If it wins, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. If it wins, then I'm getting the elite. It's about the only one they'll make of Red Nose Day. Not excited for Dover because that's probably going to be pedigree again.
Yeah, that was the race I was actually looking at going to before we scheduled.
Vacation, Memorial Day.
Yeah, our vacation is like smack dab in the middle of Dover. So I'm okay with that though. I more than likely won't even bother watching that race because if I go on joegibbs.com the Monday before the race, see his pedigree, I'm not even gonna bother watching. To be honest with you.
Watch him win if you don't check.
I will be so pissed off. I will be so pissed off if that happens.
I know.
Okay, it's gonna take me not watching a race with pedigree car to win.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to say you're at work, but it's like if he wins you and you're not watching, then you have to record everything.
And usually that still doesn't seem to do
I know.
justice, because I always record everything when I know I'm not going to be home, and it's like I already know what happens, so it's like I'm not gonna rewind, or sorry, I'm not just gonna watch 3.5 hours of bullshit just to watch him wreck, or to
I like when you were steaming last night about the guy changing his page and about Kyle crashing and everything. And I say, "Do you even know where he finished?" And you go, "No, where did he finish?" I go, "10th." He goes, "What the fuck? He got 10th?"
Yeah, honestly, I had so much to drink that I didn't even know. I already disfigured it would have been 20, 30 something.
Yeah, any other driver would have been.
Yeah,
Truex would
exactly.
have.
Because all the other drivers, they
Yeah.
have something like that. They just give up.
You know,
Kyle doesn't give
on the bright side, I kind of like the crash part. It's like if he finishes 8th with the normal car, it's like, looking for speed. Now when he finishes 10th with the crash car, you're like, screw it. You made a great day out of it.
I love the Truex burnout when he goes burning out in turn 1 and the dude throws a beer can and he starts flipping him off while he's doing a burnout. That was incredible.
That reminded me of Denny at New Hampshire. I think it was Denny. He did
Could
it.
have been.
Kyle did it down the straightaway too at New Hampshire.
Yeah. I just love it because right as soon as he saw the beer can, he just started flipping him off and he's still smoking the tires.
Truex flipped him off?
Yeah. Watch the there's a
in car.
Well, no, you just have to pay attention when they show him like when he gets down to turn 1 and does that donut. You'll see the beer can, and then right after that, you'll just see him moving his hand. You could already tell it was the finger, but then somebody else on Twitter.
Remember 2017? Kyle was in victory lane. Someone threw something down at him.
I think so.
The Halloween car. He's giving his interview. He goes, "That's really classy. Thanks for that."
Oh yeah. And then I was saying on Twitter though, I had retweeted it because I just wanted it to be like I wanted to make it to where I could go back to look at it, but the dude actually had an angle where he zoomed in really close to, and it was definitely the middle finger. I'm like, that's fantastic. So yeah, it was probably a Logano fan. Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Race went pretty good this weekend. We got trucks, not Xfinity, trucks, Cup, IndyCar, F1, Supercross. I don't know. You'll watch IndyCar. I know you like that. They're on.
We do have Xfinity this week.
Yeah. No, we don't. Just trucks.
Really? I thought I saw on.
Their next race is Talladega.
Let me pause this, or let me take my face off real quick because I swear up and down I saw earlier because I was checking the.
There's no Xfinity race. Kyle's in the truck race on Saturday night.
Okay, I gotcha. I wonder why. Okay, they must have took away one of the dates, one of the Xfinity dates just for the trucks, which is I'm fine with that.
Is there any way you go to the truck race?
No, because I worked Saturday.
He's in it. It's like his best chance to win this weekend.
Yeah. I wish it was a doubleheader, and then
I wish I was fucking off on Saturday.
I wish I was just.
I got called in today, and now I work 6 days straight until Sunday. I'm off Sunday, and I work every day till then.
Oh dang! Yeah, I was supposed to be off on Sunday.
It's fine.
Yesterday,
me and my friend go to his place and smoke, and then come back.
I was supposed to be off yesterday, but then he had noticed last minute that somebody else had requested Sunday off, so they needed me to work. But he's trying to get me off Sundays though, like at a normal.
Permanent, yeah.
Yeah, and then if I wouldn't have worked yesterday, I wouldn't have had to have gone through 3/4 of what I actually did go through yesterday. So
yeah.
But then Yeah, so since he requested that day off, it kind of made my schedule a cluster, and I don't like it because I prefer my 2 days off to be in a row.
Yeah,
Like Sunday, Monday is probably going to be my days off,
that's what I always get off. We'll be racing a lot.
and he's got me off this week, Monday and Friday. So I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then off Friday. Work Saturday, more than likely off Sunday, I hope. Well, if I pull through on Wednesday and end up buying these tickets, I'm definitely going to need Sunday off. So
You're gonna need Monday off.
I'm going to need every day off.
At least you won't be a drunken mess on Sunday night if that happens.
Well, I
Who
don't know.
knows? We'll see how the cup race goes.
Let's see how the cup race goes.
I don't know if I'm black or not, but I'm resetting the time on my computer because it says 10:22 and it's really pissing me off.
10:22.
It's 9:22 right now.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, the time change.
Okay, now I fixed it.
It's
That's how much I don't go on my laptop now. I go on my
It's
gaming
12:22
PC.
here. Yeah, dang it. I gotta be up in 6 hours. That kind of stinks.
I wish they would say, Nick, you've hit your hour limit for the week on Saturday. You shouldn't come in. Okay, I guess not. I'll stay home and watch the truck race. You know what's gonna happen if I'm gonna check my phone like every 5 minutes during the race. If he's leading with like 15 to go, I'm taking a shit break. I'm going to the bathroom and watching the race. Because if on Saturdays the lines never ease up, so I can't go on an actual break. So I'm gonna say I have to go to the bathroom, and they can't say no to that. So, and then hopefully I don't have another episode of Gregson at Miami, or else the rest of the day is gonna be shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, if he doesn't win the truck race, I'm gonna be pissed at work. So he better pull through. KBM was dog water last year at Richmond, so this run he's actually running to get the equipment better. They're like their best finish last race last year was like 13th or something with Eckes.
Ooh. Yeah.
How do I remember that stuff?
I kind of figured that. I mean, yeah, he of course picks the 5 races he's in, but it's not like, oh, I'm picking my 5 favorite tracks. That's really not how he does it. He does pick a couple that he really likes to run.
Yeah, Vegas is hometown.
But then there's a couple that he usually looks at where the team usually struggles, and then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Chandler Smith's got to get his crap together. It's not pretty right now.
Yeah.
So. He started out the points 4th after Daytona. Now he's in 15th, and his teammates leading the points. So,
yikes.
Yeah. Whoever I like.
Yeah.
But yeah, this for everyone who's wondering, Nissan hat. This is a Formula E hat. They had a doubleheader this weekend, and my guy did pretty good. The first 2 rounds, he didn't get any points because it's like a F1 top 10 style. And this week he finished 5th in the first race and 10th in the second. So pretty happy about that. Finished 8th on the road in the second race, but got a 5-second penalty, which sucked, but it is what it is. Supercross was a letdown. I don't have any Bass Pro Shops hat. I would have wore that for Gregson because that was like the best race. Next Supercross race is tomorrow, and I'm not really excited about it because Roxon starts every year strong and then just starts to let me down about halfway through once you think the championship could be close to him. So he finished career low or season low 9th yesterday. His prior was 6th. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Man, I kind of just wish that I had a dang paint scheme schedule for Kyle.
Oh, did my paint scheme show up on the race we just did?
Was it Rowdy Energy?
Yeah.
No.
I had trading paints open too.
Did my
card
yours show up?
Yeah, I saw yours.
Yeah,
what are you doing wrong? What are you doing that I'm not?
I'm still trying to figure this out because I'm gonna have to have another talk with somebody tomorrow. But I ended up upgrading to Pro, and
you have to press hide car numbers. Have you done that?
No.
You have to do that to get the custom number scheme to work.
Like you have to actually go into the paint booth and do that.
No, I'll show you. You have to go to like a test session.
And then
Options, graphics. There's a thing. There's a thing you have to uncheck a check that says hide car number.
I tried to put Kenny Wallace's new paint scheme on the modified, and it's not showing up.
Why didn't mine show up? I had Trading Paints open.
That is weird though.
I don't know.
Actually, you know what? I think it did. Yeah, I think it did show up.
Well, fuck. Now I don't know.
Because all I saw was, okay, maybe I didn't pay too much close attention. I saw you.
I fucking have my custom paint schemes like identical to the Rick Hiles, so no one fucking knows.
I just want to know what the paint scheme schedule is, by the way, so I know what hats to take back home with me.
How long are you gone?
2 weeks, so 2 races pretty much.
Yeah. Which races? You said Dover's one of them or not?
Dover is one, and let me check real quick because
the 600. If it's a 600, it'll be easy. I don't know if it's before or after that. Dover, Coda, Charlotte.
So I'm gone the 14th. Yes, of Dover. So Dover and Coda.
Dover's probably gonna be pedigree. You'll know by the time you leave for Dover what that hat is. Or by the time you leave Dover.
Coda, I would just assume it's gonna be an M&M's of some sort.
Yeah, dude, nobody knows. You can't even guess. It's a whole new track, new road course.
I've been surprised a couple times this year already, because if you think about it, somebody put it in one of these groups yesterday that we're 8 or 9 races into the year, and every race we've had a different paint scheme. So
yeah,
I don't know. We might just have 36 paint schemes this year. Wouldn't that be cool?
Atlanta still pisses me off. I don't remember what happened. I knew he had a fast car. He was on the front row and fucking Chase hit him. And then after that, we weren't the same. Yeah. I'm excited for 1.5 miles. That's where we got our speed this year. That's ironic because it's been the opposite every other year. And now we're going to less 1.5 miles and we got speed there. Road courses I'm not looking forward to. He can't keep it together for a full race.
I am looking forward to Indy though, or IndyCar.
Yeah, me too. Alabama, Jimmy, debut. I'm hoping Power can make it the full race with like a top 10, because it seems like the first race he can't finish. He'll qualify first, give me high hopes, and then during the race he'll make a mistake and hit the wall.
Oh yeah, they open at Barber.
Yeah, they were gonna do St. Pete, but they got pushed back, and I think St. Pete's like the week after Barber.
Yeah,
they got 3 weeks in a row, 3 weeks at least. Let me check. 3 weeks they have Barber, St. Pete, and then a doubleheader at Texas. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Fuck, we're real close to what's it called? The 500.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to tell you when you were hammered last night. I put the Indianapolis quali set up and I ran a flat out lap. It's the first time. What? I ran a full throttle lap. I never let out of the gas at all.
Yeah,
first time I've done that. First time I've done that with the quali setup.
Yeah, Indy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could do it with the race setup, but the quali setup I was having problems wrecking. The first lap I kind of lifted. The second lap I ran flat out. I got a 39.8. First time I've broken the 40-second bracket there.
Have you ever been on the track there with just a lot of people on there yet, or no?
No. It's a shit show.
Not really a shit show, but just there's one thing you got to know, that you definitely have to lift if you're behind somebody. If you're in that draft, you definitely have to lift.
Yeah.
I learned the hard way on that. My car literally went straight in turn 1 when I was right behind somebody.
Was damage on?
Yep.
Pain. Was damage on that last race? I got clobbered pretty bad.
I was literally going into turn 1 at 227 and my car went straight into the wall.
That's how the Cup guys feel, following people.
Did you see that guy's test crash there a couple days ago?
No.
Renus VK, I think, was the guy that, yeah, they had an open test down there like a few days ago, and he had a pretty
Looking at it.
nasty crash.
4 days ago. Oh, it wouldn't be NBC without advertisement. Give me 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Motorsports on NBC. Every fucking video I click has an ad. Supercross puts like an ad every 2 minutes on their videos. It really pisses me off. They post like a 45-minute podcast and there's like 20 ads. I'm like, are you kidding me? I disliked it. I don't like disliking stuff.
Eating shrimp.
That's been sitting there a while.
It really has, but I'm hungry.
Oh shit. Hey, it looks like iRacing. Looks like me. Yeah, that looks like me. Literally turn one. I get a little too close to the apron and I spin out with the quali setup. That's my problem. Why is the Indy road course messed up? It's got like some parts of the track that they don't take in the current one.
Really?
Like the backstretch, like left, right. There's like a go-kart section you have to go through. And then like turn one of the oval. It's like you go around the oval part instead of like that infield to the pit road stuff. They better fix that shit before NASCAR goes there. But yeah, everyone wondering, I'm wearing a National Guard junior shirt for junior motorsports. That was the highlight of my weekend. So I'm not a Hendrick lover. I'm just a Gregson fan who doesn't have anything Gregson to wear.
Any of you wondering why I'm eating shrimp? It's because I'm hungry. Deal with it.
Dude, I got Cheez-Its sitting right next to me, waiting for the podcast to end.
Dude, that's totally my favorite stoner snack.
Right on cue. I got that. I got cupcake. I got one cupcake I'm gonna eat. I got some Pop-Tarts and edible cookie dough.
Oh,
But it's okay because I worked out today.
yeah.
No, it's not okay at all. But hey, man, I didn't want to work today, but I did it so Leroy wouldn't be alone. So I deserve to eat.
Since I was a good boy and ate all my dinner tonight, totally not. I think I'm gonna treat myself to a Snickers peanut brownie.
Yeah, those were good.
Ice cream bar.
Oh shit, they make ice cream bars? I thought it was just normal Snickers.
They made it into ice cream too, like ice cream bars.
Have you ever had kielbasa? It's like some type of sausage, Polish sausage or something.
Oh, kiabi or kiop. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It was either I was gonna have that or fuck. I was gonna have that or Hot Pockets for dinner. And I ended up making burritos. Frozen burritos.
Interesting.
Morning burritos. Dude, right after the bowl this afternoon, we got Subway. Dude, I ran through that thing like it wasn't even there. I got a foot-long meatball sandwich. I was asking for more after it.
Dang. Dude, I love that. That's like the best meatball I've ever had from.
Pisses me off. We called it in like 20 minutes before going on our lunch, so it'd be ready, and they didn't even fucking make it until we got there.
It's okay. We went to we had Outback for dinner, and we did curbside pickup, and we got there and we waited like 20 extra minutes just because they were checking the bag to make sure everything was in there.
Bullshit.
We got home and we were missing 2 sides. So we called and we were like, yeah, we're literally not driving back 25 minutes just to get 2 sides. So they gave us like a $10 credit.
Damn right.
So we're just going to get it tomorrow.
I want to go. You said Outback, right?
Yeah.
I want to go there. I've never gone there. There's one by my house.
That's also really another reason why I didn't finish dinner tonight, because I kind of liked my sides with my steak. And I didn't get ironically, the 2 sides missing were mine. So just adding on to this crap luck of the year with me. So
yeah, man, I had to work out today. I try to work out weekdays, but I know tomorrow I'm not going to work out because I get home and Supercross will be on. I don't want to do anything. I just want to watch it. It's getting streamed live on Peacock, and then they're showing it live like 3 hours after the race starts. Right when it ends at 7 live, it's starts broadcast. It starts getting shown on NBCSN. But I get off at 5, so I'm gonna miss the heat races. So I'll get home for the last chance qualifiers, which don't really mean much, and then the main events. I guess I'll just watch the heats after I watch all that when it's on normal TV, because I can't like start from the beginning from Peacock when it's getting streamed. So as long as my favorite doesn't get hurt and he's in the main event, it will be fine. The first half of the year he won like every heat race he was in, and now even the heat races are shit. So
Yeah.
Saturday they're racing at the Atlanta infield, if you didn't know, like Atlanta Motor Speedway. On Saturday it was raining, so I don't know how much of that had to impact his results. He got a good fucking start in the main event, and the guy in front of him went down and he was literally dead last. So he finished 9th. I don't know I don't know if he would have gained more if it was dry, but I'm just hoping he can get one more win before the season ends. There's there's 4 races left, and last year he won 4 races, and right now he's got 3 this year. So I want him to just match what he had last year.
Yeah, see.
Oh, that sounds good. Fucking the thing's bigger than normal candy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where'd you get that? They don't sell that at my store. I can tell you that now.
I think I got this at I'd like to say that I got this at the commissary.
What is that? I've never heard of that.
It's actually a military grocery store.
Oh.
So you actually have to have like a military ID to enter the grocery store.
Are you allowed to go without your wife, or?
Yeah, because I've got a specialized ID myself.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
I bet it's cold. That's all I can think of is how cold it is. But yeah, we're gonna bring an end to this podcast a little early. It's about 12:38 where he is. He's still got some stuff to do before sleeping for work tomorrow. I got work tomorrow and some bullshit to take care of. Half of that being eating, but that's for another topic. Just for all you guys watching, please don't be the asshole that takes someone else out in iRacing when they try to pass you and you're a lapper, because so the person who's going past you might be new to it and doesn't trust people letting you go on the top, so you have to dive in the bottom. So that's just a rule of thumb. Next week we're heading to Richmond, doubleheader. Red Nose Day is the sponsor of the Cup race, and Cessna, I'm sure, will be the truck race. So hoping for a truck win, hoping for a sweep. But man, I haven't used that word since I haven't used that word since Phoenix 2019. So FML. Thank you all for joining. Still gaining some subs, not quite to 1,000 yet, but thank you all for the support. Thank me in the comments for not letting me screen record him last night. He was off the rails, but thank you all for watching. Rowdy Nation forever, never Truex. Thanks, guys. See you next week after the Richmond races.